So I wanted to play this for you. The president just spoke at the NATO summit day 2 in holding a series of questions, more than half an hour long. If you missed some of it, one of the key moments obviously was about the strike on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran and calling out the legacy media on that. Let's play this for you and we'll get your reaction.
It's so sad that whole thing had to go. But I just want to thank our pilots. You know, they were maligned and treated very bad, demeaned by fake news CNN, which is back there, believe it or not, wasting time, nobody's watching them. So they're just wasting a lot of time, wasting my time.
What are your thoughts on that? Again, as you may have seen already, there's a leaker, there's pieces of a report from anonymous sourcing, and the president not afraid on the world stage to call out legacy media within America.
Well, first of all, I want to say I trust the president. I trust Donald J. Trump. Everything that he has stated so far, this presidency and the last one has remained true. He's been right about everything. The second thing that I want to say is I don't trust the legacy media. I don't trust CNN especially, or any fake news that spread the rumor of the Russia hoax, that said that Hunter Biden's laptop wasn't real. These people will lie, cheat, and steal to hurt Donald Trump, to hurt American interests here and abroad. And you could see, you know, from the Fort Howe side, at least, you saw the way that the bombs entered the mountain. I can't imagine that 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs didn't do anything. And this is a program that the legacy media said didn't exist just a few weeks ago, but now they're saying, oh, it was only partially harmed, when we know that it did significant damage. And I will be getting briefed, and I trust President Trump and Secretary Rubio and Secretary Hegseth to tell us the truth. I don't trust the mainstream media at all on this.
Yeah, and Congresswoman, President Trump even said that the pilots reached out to him and they were shocked by some of the news media that came out, discouraged, disheartened. That's the way in which he characterized it. But the White House releasing this statement on behalf of the IAEA this morning, claiming in part that the U.S. strike on the Fort Howe nuclear facility, quote, destroyed the site's critical infrastructure and rendered the enrichment facility inoperable. I mean, what do you make of this back and forth?
Well, I mean, that report, if that's what it says, that's a report that validates some of the statements that President Trump and the White House has made, that he is telling the truth. And so then again, like, who do you believe? You believe the guy who's told you the truth and been right all along, which is President Trump. And I've communicated with the president. I've thanked him over and over again. I think he's made the right decisions on Iran. And, you know, I think time will tell and the truth will come out that Donald Trump was once again right about this, like everything else.
You know, I want to shift, if I can, as we await for these reports. And the president did state that there will be numerous reports about the Iran nuclear sites being obliterated. Obviously, you would be privy to being able to see those within perhaps the coming days or weeks. So we'll wait for that as appropriate. I'd like to move on, if I can, to the New York City mayoral race, specifically the Democratic primary that we've seen here. This has national implications when we mention self-proclaimed Democratic Socialist nominee Zohran Mamdani, who ran away with it, and Andrew Cuomo conceding. You actually tweeted about this, or rather posted on X about it, and we do have that post here. And you said this: after 9/11, we said never forget. I think we sadly have forgotten. Could you elaborate?
Well, I mean, this is a guy that, you know, it has been associated with some people affiliated with the Muslim Brotherhood, for example. Those are reports that are out there. This is a guy that professes socialism. The breadlines will be long in New York City. And I believe that Jews will be more in danger in New York City than they ever have been before. I've also been communicating with law enforcement officers within NYPD who are very down this morning. They're very concerned about being defunded. They're very concerned about crime that's been increasing over the last couple of years, increasing even further. And they don't feel, I think they feel very demoralized this morning after seeing a guy like this who puts down law enforcement, puts down the people who've been keeping New Yorkers safe. It's hard.